Oh, wow. Here we go. We are about to be live.
You start it?
Yeah, dude. Whenever you hear the intro song, that means that it has begun, dude.
Nice.
So, and now we've begun.
All right.
Yeah.
I wish that song played throughout the whole entire podcast.
I do too, because it's so relaxing. But we don't have any time to relax right now, Steve, because we already...
Hey!
What are you doing, Matty Ghost? We already have our first super chat coming in from our boy. You already know who it is, fucking Dan Conley, for $2. He says,
what
hashtag
did
shut
Dan
up, Steve.
say?
Shut up, Steve, dude.
Oh.
You just got again every single week
Does
by
he
the
know
legend.
that YouTube doesn't give a shit about hashtags, or does
Dude,
he
YouTube does
not care?
care, and honestly, the fact that you say that you don't know that YouTube cares about that shit is really, it says a lot about your character, dude.
Does it?
Yes. Says that you're someone who doesn't pay attention to details. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
We get any more super chats, or is that it?
I don't know. That seems to be the only super chat right now, Steve.
How'd you like the Renaissance Fair? You have fun at the Renaissance Fair?
Oh, dude, I had so much fun. I got to finally display my lit-ass axe throwing skills, which I'm sure many of you had no idea that I had. But it's, it's from my time growing up on the farm over there in Australia, down in Adelaide. And so that's how I learned how to throw an axe so well.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's what we were up to, dude. It was lit.
I like watching the jousting and being a hater.
Yeah, you did, dude.
Yeah.
You did not like the Blue Knight of the Moon,
fuck
did
the
you?
Blue
dude?
Knight of the Moon, dude.
Seriously, you were yelling at him because honestly, I'll agree. His technique was definitely off, and they were definitely a dirty fucking scumbag team.
Jousting is the one place where you can be a hater, and it's chill.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Is that our boy?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Bring it in, Jacob.
Our guest is here, fam.
Thank you very much.
There he is.
Good to see you.
You too, you sexy son of a bitch. Now, if you don't know who this is, fam, you might not recognize him without the cop uniform. It is our boy, Jacob Berger, dude. There he is.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Of course, dude. Thanks for...
I feel about clout rising as I enter the space.
You want a red vine?
I believe it.
Yes, I would love a red vine.
What? You brought red vine, Steve?
Yeah, dude.
Why didn't you offer Blake one? Is this for me?
I don't know. Do you want a red vine?
Yeah, dude.
Because you said you like Twizzlers.
I like
I'm more of a
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers guy.
I like Twizzlers
Wow,
better.
I wouldn't give any of you a red vine.
No, I'll still eat it.
I like a red vine.
Maddie, you like red vines?
Yeah, I love it. It tastes kind of chemically to me.
It does, right?
Like it has a chemical taste
we
to it.
talked about this last time. Fucking Twizzlers has that nice chew feel to it.
Strawberry.
Red vines taste like fucking plastic, like garbage can plastic.
Yeah.
You know?
The worst possible thing.
But it's still good though. It's
You guys both go to private school?
Nah.
No.
Fucking. Why would you say that, Steve?
Because you're fucking too good for fucking red vines, bro.
No one's too good for anything, Steve. No one's too good for anything.
God, Steve's such a hater.
Literally, dude.
You guys are hating.
Nah, dude. You are.
Should go out and get some Twizzlers, maybe.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Now, just so you know, talk closer to the microphone.
Talk a little closer right here.
Yeah, dude. We gotta make sure that these teens get the best audio that we have to offer, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah, dude. So what's good with you, fam? I see you out there crushing it.
Just crushing it, killing the game,
killing the game.
Yeah, just moved out here to LA a few months ago, about 6 months ago from New York.
There you go.
Everything was going really well with my social media. Just killing it,
Literally.
Make a lot of viral videos. My TV film career is taking off. And,
yeah, dude.
And now I'm out here. I'm part of a cannabis brand as well, promoting that.
There you
go. Off
go.
the ground called Supreme Green.
Supreme Green, dude. Supreme Patty Green, dude.
Did you have to switch from the NYPD to the LAPD?
Yes, there was an official ceremony where I retired my NYPD uniform and I got the LAPD one.
Like LeBron James.
I'll be honest, the LAPD one is not as official looking as NYPD. Like NYPD, they got the patches and all this other stuff. LAPD looks very security guard kind of thing.
That's fair, dude.
But it's actually cool. The other day I posted a video of the cop in New York who was on the motorcycle. He popped the wheel and hit his head.
He fell right on the
fell on his
asphalt.
head. So Beverly Hills police department Instagram hit me up, or they commented. So I hit them up like, hey, you think they would sign off on doing a skit together?
Can we do a
and they're like, yeah. I was like, yeah, well, command sign off. Maybe I'm doing roll call or
that'd be dead.
And they're like, yeah, you'll just come back with a concept and we'll see if
Oh shit, Beverly Hills PD.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Fucking Beverly Hills cops, dude. Maybe Eddie Murphy will be your fucking lieutenant of the day, dude.
That'd
Maybe
be fire.
You
They had a really good theme song.
What?
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum,
Oh yeah, yeah,
bum,
dude.
bum,
Bum
bum.
bum bum
Right.
bum bum
Something
bum bum. Yeah. So hell yeah, dude. That's dope.
Yeah, so just, doing all that, and now I'm here on the podcast. Very excited to be here in the building,
Oh, it's
watching
lit,
you guys, very funny stuff.
Thank you. We try to be good as funny.
You guys like modern day Abbott and Costello. Like,
you're talking about me, right?
Yeah, both of you. Yeah, I'm
no,
saying
no one's talking
team,
about Steve, dude. I can promise you no one's talking about Steve.
Dan's talking about me.
Roasted.
How you deal with Steve always trying to grab on your clout and stuff like that?
You know, sometimes you just gotta let it. You gotta let him have a little bit, you
right?
know,
Give him a taste,
and then just continue on as you get.
That makes sense.
You know, so he gets some clout. Maddie gets some clout, but I keep a lot of clout too. So
good.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Capri Suns? What kind of snacks you got under there?
I only got one Capri Sun.
Oh yeah, why's that? Why you only got one? Because we were just making fun of Steve's clout levels.
As he sips.
Technically, he's gaining clout from the Capri Sun, dude. Technically.
I'm waiting for the day when they have big Capri Suns. Like
Capri Sun, let me rep you.
Steve's always trying to get sponsors from different drinks, dude. Every week he fucking hits up the camera and is saying,
"You never know."
Last week it was yerba mate. This week it's fucking Capri Sun.
Like that yerba mate
I love
stuff?
yerba mate.
It tastes like fermented, like.
Well, have you tried the one that has sugar in it in the cans at Ralph's?
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, those ones taste good. Regular yerba mate tastes like you're eating a boiled shea. So
yeah, I'm talking about the sugary ones.
Yeah, the ones that have a lot of sugar in them.
The ones in the can.
Yeah.
Oh, so they taste better.
They taste a lot better, dude. They're also $4 a can, so I don't know why you're paying that much for fucking yerba mate.
My mom is.
Your mom's
paying.
Mom's paying for the yerba.
Oh, you live with your mom?
No, she transfers it.
She Amazons you.
Yeah.
Why not,
share
dude?
a Prime
She zells him. She zells him.
She'll Amazon me like snack packages, but
fire.
she'll just transfer money through Wells Fargo or something.
Yep.
Shouts to Zell.
Shouts to Zell, dude. I used to date a girl named Zell.
For real?
Oh yeah, dude. Zell, dude. She always gave me cash fast.
Boom.
Thank you. Yeah, that deserved a rim shot there. Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Do another joke, Blake.
You want me to do another joke?
Yeah.
Well, wait. Let's get to the jokes on the fucking voicemails. How about that, Steve? How about let's get to the jokes on the voicemails? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and we're back.
Looking forward to hearing these voicemails.
Oh, dude, they're so fun. I do want to go ahead and say something real quick before we jump into the voicemails. You guys already know we do super chats on this podcast. If you want to donate, we will read your question. Basically, they just comment and pay money on YouTube.
Oh, so you...
And then I can see it, and I will read it out loud, and it'll be fucking lit. And so, while we're doing these voicemails, we'll jump in between those and super chats. And
nice. We'll super chat it up. Jump on in, everybody.
Jump on in, everybody. Let's
ask the questions.
Ask the questions that we always need to hear, dude.
Read a super chat.
We did already. We read Dan Conley. There's only been one, and he said hashtag shut up Steve. So as soon as they keep coming in, dude, I will read them out loud, and they're probably gonna have a lot of hashtag shut up Steves. I'm not gonna lie. So,
is that a movement?
Oh
no,
yeah,
not really.
Yes, big movement on the internet. It's a new wave, dude. Drake tweeted it out. So.
Everyone's coming forward and just pledging the
shut up Steve. Why not?
Yeah.
Everyone's hating on me because like I'm kind of, my career is kind of like The Rock's. You know, when they first started hating on The Rock, and it was like boo, and then he just like kept fucking climbing,
right?
And then he got bigger and bigger, and then eventually everybody realized,
so
The Rock is dope.
Yeah, so you're about to be the Scorpion King.
Yeah, so I'm basically like The Rock.
Yep,
that's that movement.
He literally is. If you shaved your head, no one would be able to tell the difference. We actually did just get a super chat from our boy Billy for $2. He says, Blake Vapes, Vape Nation. So we already know about that. Hashtag to one of the OG fans who recognizes the Blake Vapes.
Where's the boob?
I don't know, Steve. I don't know. We don't know where the fucking boob went. But that doesn't matter right now, Steve, because we're diving in to the motherfucking voicemails. Let's go, Matty Guest. This first one, is this Dallas, Texas? Yep, Dallas, Texas. Here we go. Let's see what they have to say.
What's up, Blake? Kim Jong-un. Just wondering if denuclearization was still a thing for a dry tug job. Vladimir Putin said it'd be okay, but I just want to know if I could ask you.
Okay.
What was he? I couldn't even understand. Something about Vladimir Putin?
Yeah, I think he's referencing my Kim Jong-un to Vladimir Putin video, and he's asking something about dry tug jobs.
Yeah, I heard dry tug jobs.
I heard dry tug jobs.
What's up, Blake? It's Kim Jong-un.
It's Kim Jong-un calling you. Okay, got you. Now I get it.
Tug job.
Okay.
Vladimir Putin said it'd be okay, but I just want to know if I could ask you.
I think he wants to give me a dry tug job. And
an old fashioned. An old fashioned.
An old fashioned. That's literally a dry tug job. Oh, geez. Steve's holding up my Halloween costume.
Matt, do you have a song to play?
He's holding up my Halloween costume to the camera right now, which is
any song will do,
Vladimir Putin this year.
It's going to haunt my nightmares tonight.
Wow. Now, for the audio listeners of this podcast, because we are on Spotify and Apple, Steve is holding up the Vladimir Putin mask to the camera, and Matty Ghost just played the intro song, and it looked like a really great sitcom intro. So, I just wanted to let you know that. I say we jump to another voicemail, dude. That one wasn't very good. You cannot give me a dry tug job. I don't think Steve or Jacob Berger actor wants one either.
No dry tuggies.
No dry tuggies from Kim Jong-un. Thank you for calling in. Anyways, next one is coming in from New Hampshire. Wow, New Hampshire.
Is that by Tennessee?
No, it's north.
Okay, so I totally hope this question is lit. It's a little small, simple little question, but hopefully it's lit enough to be put on your channel, Blake. I appreciate that. So my question is, will you and Casey and Ched be doing any collabs later on in the future? And if so, how long will that be? And yeah, that's my question. Hope you have a great day, buddy.
Wow,
hey.
that was nice. I wish this question could be more for everybody, but I
you
get
want
it.
Me to answer?
You can if you want to, Steve. Try. You can go ahead and try.
Blake's kind of really found a good pocket there with Casey and Cheb, and he's really
that's nice.
Casey comes through with the jokes, and they really like meld with his dumb humor, and so like I feel like this is only the tip of the iceberg for them, because it's just easy for them to do their thing, and just rock and roll together,
Yeah. Wow. Fucking Steve, that was really heartfelt and nice, dude.
Yeah.
We might have to reverse this hashtag Shut Up Steve hashtag. And change it to like hashtag Let Steve Speak.
Do you want to answer it now?
Yeah, I'll answer. That was beautiful. So we did find we do have 2 more collabs coming out. I'm not exactly sure when. I think one of them will come out either this week or next week, probably, most likely next week. And then we just filmed one on Friday about a couple of frat bros. So I think you guys,
nice.
They're gonna be really fun. One's me, Cheb, who's playing Travis with a CH, and Casey, and the other one, he spells his name Travis with a CH. And then there's one.
Where's the CH coming?
CHRAVIS. Travis. It's
Oh my god.
So why don't you say Travis, or you guys say Travis?
I say Travis with a CH.
Oh, Travis.
To let you know.
It's kind of redundant.
So yeah, dude, I'm
Just
excited.
say Travis. I'll know how to spell it.
2 more collabs coming up, probably gonna be about a month and a half apart. So look for those next week, my boy. Hell yeah! Thanks for the question. We have a super chat here from Groovy Evolve. Oh. This is a good one, dude. This is a big one. Okay, she said for $10. She said, "Do you think that a natural disaster could potentially destroy LA, California?" Because, you never know where LA could be. Because I definitely want to move there, but I don't want to go somewhere that just bursts into flames or drowns me. So, fuck, dude, you're asking me to predict the fucking future,
I mean, I would still live in LA even if there's earthquakes. I mean, those kind of things do happen. We were here when the fires were going on. Like,
That's true.
We found a way around it. Like, this is where all the future is, where all the clout is. Like,
Yeah.
It's going to take a nuclear explosion for me to leave LA.
Yeah, and also the beautiful weather. You cannot forget the fucking 72
In-N-Out
degree
burger
every day.
In-N-Out
burger, the fucking greatest fashion, the greatest artists in the world, arguably all live in LA. So there's like a really good energy here. And if things don't necessarily work out in entertainment, like I'm already planning to fucking join a crystal farm, so I can just like fucking get the good vibes all day, every day, and just find my spirituality.
And it's either like die in an earthquake or die of like cancer or like a heart attack. So
yeah,
it's like,
dude. We could go any day. You can't live your life in fear. You gotta live it to the fullest.
Yeah, dude. My good fam, Kevin Barnett, R.I.P. Very funny comedian, legend. Had one of my favorite jokes ever about dying before you're old enough to see yourself become a failure, and it's so funny, and it's true. So if I die of an earthquake, that'd be fucking dope, dude.
Right. Well, I mean, death can come at any moment in life.
Yeah.
Like life is precious, so you just gotta like live it. You can't live in fear of like things happening. Like
Yep.
Especially like being from New York, like I just like think about like terrorism, like something like that could happen at any point. You can't live under fear of
Oh, for sure, dude.
being bombed or being a victim of something. You just gotta Live the best. Let that clout shine.
Live that best life that you can, fam. Do that Instagram quote every day. Living my best life. Just do that every day. So, you know.
What about live, laugh, love?
You could do that too, but it's not as dope as fucking living life to living my best life, you know? Add that to living your best life, you know? So, that's just my opinion. Should we dive into another voicemail?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Looks like this one is coming from Lake Elsinore, California. Here we go.
Hey, Blake Weber, I have a good question.
Okay.
So, if it's possible, do you think that a human could drown a fish? Keep this in mind, and I would really, really appreciate it if you could give me a shout out for your channel. This question, I think, was good. Appreciate it. I will subscribe. Keep posting videos. I think your voice is hilarious.
I'm glad he thinks the question is good.
He thought it was an excellent question. He was very professional with that.
He was, dude. It sounded like he's a fucking intern, and he's leaving his first voicemail on the new job. Oh, wait, there's
Don't
more.
play it
Hello?
again. Oh. It still goes?
I don't know, random number. Hello?
Yes, dude.
I think it's Grandma. Hello?
Oh, shit.
Wait, is it someone on the phone picked up the phone when he was hanging
What
up?
the fuck?
What
Run
just
that back.
happened,
Run that
dude?
part back.
Wait,
Run that
why
back.
did he...
Did it just keep going, man?
It
You
kept
didn't stop
going.
it?
Oh, it's just so they have a house phone, and he's calling, and the
Oh my
mom's like,
gosh.
"Oh, who's on the phone?"
Whoa.
It went on hold, maybe?
Oh, and then he got nervous.
Yeah.
Hello?
It's on the phone.
I don't know, random number. Hello? I think it's Grandma. Hello?
No, dude, he was too embarrassed to let his
Yeah.
family know that he called
was-
Blake Weber.
Oh, fuck you,
yeah.
dude. Nah, dude, he was probably scared that his mom would see how lit I
He
was.
was like,
and be
no, I'm just masturbating. I didn't call Blake Weber.
Dude, that's not what happened. Steve, that's not what happened. He thought that she was gonna go to my page and be like, dude, how do you know this guy? And that she was gonna try to hook up, dude.
Try to hook up.
Called him back.
Oh, the voicemail called him back?
Oh, man, creepy.
What, dude?
That's what someone said.
Someone
Robots.
just said the
Oh, we
voicemail
got
called him
robots,
back.
The bots calling, working.
What the fuck?
It's an algorithm.
Hello?
Who on the phone?
That's so weird, dude. What just happened?
Dude, you just nailed that.
You should sample that in your next EDM
Who's on
track
the
or something.
phone?
Yeah.
Wait, so then he said, could a human drown a fish? That was his original
Oh
question.
yeah. Let's get back to the
Jesus,
important.
We don't
almost-
have to
I had
answer it.
Yeah, we do.
Why?
I think humans can drown fish, but they do it the opposite way. They do it with air. So we just pull them out of the water, and then the fish drowns of air.
So,
Yeah. Or we just put the fish in a bowl and it just never changed the water. Probably eventually
Oh,
deoxygenates. You know,
Deoxygen, so that it's
deoxygenate,
literally
yeah.
drowning, but in a different
It
way
doesn't have
within
any
the water.
oxygen. I mean, that's pretty sick. Like now we're getting to a dark place.
yeah, but
Like,
you
Yeah.
answered.
I don't know
You
if-
made. You had a more correct answer than
Yeah.
Aristotle.
I wouldn't say it was more correct.
Or Blake.
Well, I'm just very Jewy. I'm very scientific with stuff. so
Well,
it's
still,
not
I wouldn't say
really-
that it's more correct, though, Steve. I think that we were both correct in our own right.
Be a little
What do you mean
closer.
by that?
I think that, the way that I said it is a more sort of obtuse way of drowning a fish. Because,
Who's on the phone? Sorry, go ahead.
and what he said is more scientific, but we're both right. So fuck you, Steve.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think we could drown a fish?
You guys already answered it.
Thank you. You're right, and we were definitely
I
right
mean,
about it.
I mean, Jacob answered it.
Yeah,
This
whatever.
mic stand's very wiggly.
I know, dude. We're getting wall mounts pretty soon. So
Yeah, it's the
in
upgrade.
the meantime, you gotta deal with the wiggles.
Wall mount is gonna come out
Yeah,
like this.
That's gonna be sick.
yeah, dude. It's gonna come out, and then
You need a castle to fit your clout. Like,
Thank
you. Know,
you.
You need a spot that matches your level of fucking
you're right.
fame and notoriety.
We're working on it, dude. That's why we're getting these donations in the podcast, dude, to pay for more RAM so we can run our stream faster, and then also to get me a new apartment that's more lit. You know.
Hey Blake, is this how you're gonna have your wall mount?
Yep, exactly. Except it's gonna be like a robot arm that comes around in every direction. So it's so you don't look like you're fucking trying to suck a dick out of a wall, Steve. You know.
What kind of dick? This is crooked, bro. It's like
Well, as I said, dude, there's a lot of crooked dicks out there, Steve. Based on my porn research.
All right, Steve, put it down. You're making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, dude, you're making the guest uncomfortable,
don't make the guests
Steve.
uncomfortable.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get arrested.
It's all right. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Yeah, we won't
You know,
worry about
I
that.
used to be a security guard.
What's
Yeah,
that?
dude.
I used to be a security guard
For real?
at
Yeah.
a school.
I thought you two
school?
would bond over
At a
this.
mall?
They let you near kids?
At a mall and then a school.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
dude. First to high school and then elementary.
Yeah, wow. That's something.
And a
What was
mall.
that? What was that like?
Which one? Which gig?
with the kids, I guess, or the mall.
It was pretty cool. I was at a rich private Jewish school.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. There wasn't much imminent danger.
Orthodox?
Yeah, you had to be Jewish to get in.
No, like
no, not Orthodox.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Cool Jews.
Cool Jews, like cool Jews, like
yeah, like you.
Cool
Jacob
Jews
Berger
like
type Jews,
New York
dude.
Jews, New York Jews. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you.
They had Supreme. So
That's
Gotcha.
dope. I love.
I did security a few times when I had my little Craigslist hustle, as I like to call it, when I was first working as an actor.
Yeah.
That's
I would
dope.
get security gigs here and there and stuff, you know.
Hell yeah.
Boring as shit, but you know.
Hell yeah.
Easy money.
Easy money, fam.
As long as no one try. Actually, one time, one of my first gigs, I responded to an ad on Craigslist and I ended up getting security for at the New Yorican Poets Cafe down in New York City. It's a very famous spot.
Okay.
And I ended up being the security guard for Cassidy, the rapper.
Oh, I know Cassidy.
The Hustler.
Yeah.
And like I was like the only like I was literally like walked in for the thing and I'm on stage like with my arms crossed like
You're big
like,
enough to
pushing
be a
people
security
back.
guard, dude.
No, but it's so funny. I'm like, if someone really tried to rob Cassidy or something happened, I wasn't gonna step in. I wasn't about to get stabbed for $20 an hour.
Your hands
like,
you were in the wrong hands, Cassidy.
Yeah, Cassidy was definitely. There's a video on YouTube of it too. It's hilarious.
But you're a
What a
good actor.
legend.
So
I played it off. I had this big like sleepy time sweater. Like I just looked ridiculous in there. I was like, what am I doing there? Like,
That's
you know?
dope.
And
Wow.
yeah, it was.
Who knew
hilarious.
that you'd evolved from security guard to police officer?
I don't know.
Who
It's
knew?
a transition.
You know?
It's been a nice transition.
I like it, dude. I like the growth, dude.
It's
I like
a natural progression.
It is, dude. It's
Yeah.
very natural and beautiful.
I do authoritative character as well. I'd say.
I believe it, dude. You have an authoritative face.
That's
You
what.
say, dude, I could beat that
Yeah.
fucking ass. That's what I see in your face,
If
dude.
you
Yeah.
told me to do something, I feel like I would have to do it.
Yeah, me too. I would be like, yes, sir.
Well, lucky I use my powers for good though. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
you're fucking
and we're
good,
cool,
dude.
so you know,
Yeah.
He's fucking nice, fucking dope, humble dude, and I appreciate that.
the clout hasn't gotten to my head.
Nah, and it never will, dude. Hell yeah, because
Or
what?
It'd be cool if he just told you to do shit you already want to do. Like, stay, Steve, go smoke that weed. Steve.
The opposite of a
I'm just
fucking
telling you good things to do, like
Steve,
to
eat
improve
those,
your life.
you got to eat those snacks, bro.
eat those snacks, bitch.
Where are the red vines?
We're out of red vines.
Fuck you, Steve. You lying sack of shit, dude.
This
You're
isn't a
saving
classroom, bro.
them.
I
You're
don't have to
saving
bring
them.
shit for everybody.
Whatever,
Saving
dude. Whatever. This next call's coming in from Wichita.
Oh,
Wichita? Wichita. You already know.
When did you lose your virginity?
Play that
They
again.
say when did you
When
lose
did you
your
lose your virginity?
Yep.
When did you lose your
When did you
virginity?
lose your
Our
virginity?
virginity.
Jacob Berger, when did you lose your virginity?
when I was 18?
18.
Yeah, senior year of high school.
He waited till he was legal, which is
Well,
smart.
I wouldn't call it waiting. It was more like
It was his
I
choice
finally
to
found
wait.
a girl who would sleep with me. Like it was more
No,
like that.
It was your choice. You said no.
Now I
So,
will have.
Yeah,
I'm waiting till I'm legal.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to get
I'm-
arrested for being good at sex. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah. What about you, Steve? What was his name?
I'm.
I got him.
Got him.
Ah.
Snaps.
It was Jonathan. You fucking pieces of shit. Jesus Christ! I was just.
Sorry,
gonna-
I had to say. I had to hit the joke. Come on.
I'm joking. It was mine was 18
Oh,
as well.
trail mix.
Yeah.
Damn, you brought all the snacks. You're really redeeming yourself.
Wow,
Well,
Steve.
I didn't. I'm not gonna. I didn't offer them.
What a fucking dick. You bring snacks and you don't offer them. And then, so you lost it when you were 16, Steve?
18 as well.
18 as
Yeah.
well?
And
Wow.
what about you?
I lost mine probably when I was fucking 13, dude.
13.
Yeah, dude.
Started young.
Started young, dude.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. My friend's older sister,
What?
fucking, yeah, dude. She was
real, for real?
16. Oh, yeah, big time, dude.
Older
Big time.
sister?
Big time hottie, dude. Yeah.
You were what?
That's
13.
fire.
13.
That's fire.
Yeah, dude. We played Truth or Dare, and then we kissed, and then fucking, of course, she was turned on, you know, because I was
Yeah.
13, and fucking.
Did you look 13 or you look like old?
Yeah,
when
no,
you were
I looked
13?
young as hell, dude.
Did you have that beard?
Nah, I didn't have any facial hair. I had like 4 pubes, and we just fucking and we did it. You
And
know,
raw.
it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
It wasn't
but
good. It was.
It was. I still am scarred by what happened, but you know
Yeah.
what? We did it.
It's
And
funny how we cheer you on as like because it's your guy, but if it was the other way around where it was like a 16-year-old guy and
Yep.
a 13-year-old girl, like you'd be like, oh my god, you pedophile.
Don't talk about that, dude.
Yeah.
Don't talk about that on air. Yeah, dude. We haven't.
Were your friends just like waiting for you?
No, I think they were. I think they were asleep. Pretty sure they were
Gotcha.
asleep, but I'm not sure 100%. So you know, pretty lit virginity tale.
The dude's, the girl's brother was right there sleeping.
Yeah, he was in the room next door.
You
yeah,
fucking,
Damn,
you
you a
fucking
G.
his sister in the same room as him.
Second, it was a
Your
different room.
friends.
It was a different room.
Oh.
It was next room over though. So, if you take away that wall, you're right. It was
You probably
fucking
chase that dragon the rest of your life, right?
Yeah,
You're never gonna have a sexual experience that's like of that, like
Well, I haven't had sex since then. So, so I am chasing that dragon.
Gotcha.
Let me know out there. Anyone that's trying to have sex. So.
818. What's the phone number to have sex?
Yeah, 818-850-6350. Call in or leave a super chat. We have another super chat from Groovy Evolve. She says, fish obtain their oxygen from air that is dissolved in the water in which they swim. Oxygen diffuses into the fish through their gills, so if there is not enough air, they drown. So your scientific answer was actually, I guess, technically more right than my answer.
Yeah.
And it takes a bigger man like me to admit that, Steve. Steve wouldn't admit when he was wrong.
That's what I said. I said his answer was bad.
Yeah, but now we have confirmation because I don't trust you, Steve. You don't know science.
Now that Google said it.
Yeah, well, now that fucking Groovy Evolve paid to say it, I believe her, dude. So that's all I'm trying to say, Steve.
Groovy Evolve must love having the last word.
Oh, dude, she's legend, dude.
Legend. She comes in all the time. She chimes in.
She sent us a song last time to play during the episode, and it was about
doing anal.
Doing anal. It was really great, and she has a beautiful voice. So thank you for that. We got another one from Dan Conley. Why does Steve eat so much? Steve, why do you eat so much?
Kind of hypocritical for him to ask me a question when he's telling me to shut up at the same time.
That's dope. That's fucking dope, dude. So there you go. Jacob is trying to have your snacks too, Steve, and you won't share it because you're a dick.
You only brought one Capri Sun. What monster brings one Capri Sun to
fucking Steve, the
party of
Steve
four?
monster, dude. Whatever, dude. Play another voicemail. This one's from San Bernardino, California.
What's up, Blake? Fuck you, Steve. This is Dan.
Oh shit, it's Dan.
Call me back so I can talk shit to Steve live on the air. Okay, bye.
So polite.
Fucking Dan, dude. Oh, Steve, you just got called out, dude.
You can call me if you want.
We have his number, Steve. If you wanted to call him on your phone.
Yeah, give him a call, bro.
You want? Well, do you want me to give you my phone and you call him, or you call him from your phone?
We have too much clout to be giving out our phone number.
Star 67 and then call him.
Block your number.
Block your number and call him, Steve.
I don't know. Do it. You do it.
Okay, I'll do it, but you have to talk to him. He's not gonna be able to hear.
I can't promise that.
What's your code?
Here, I'll do it.
Let me you can say it on air, dude. No one's gonna get your phone.
Dude, they're gonna fucking
and then take your fucking code. Okay, so we're calling Dan Conley back live on the air. Steve's gonna talk to him because he's not gonna be able to hear anybody else. Go back to that call, Maddie. What his number was?
50% chance I hang up on him.
What? Don't hang up on
I'm
fucking.
Giving everyone a heads up.
One of our most loyal fans.
Oh, this guy.
He
regularly checks.
He listens every week.
Likes all my
he
posts.
started the Shut Up Steve hashtag. Here it comes. Pass that to Steve. Here it comes, dude. Put it.
Hello?
What's up, Steve?
Oh shit, dude. Oh shit.
Who's this?
This is Dan.
All right, Dan. What did you want to say?
You look like you smell bad.
He does.
Why the fuck you always eating on the stream, man?
It's a good question.
That is.
Because I'm hungry, bro.
Well, why don't you eat before, man? Come on, have some professionalism.
Seriously, Steve.
What time do you want me to eat, bro?
I don't know, before maybe? After?
I thought you were going to be a lot meaner, bro. You're just telling me when to eat and shit.
No, I told you smell bad, though.
Yeah, so I can fucking take a shower, and then what will you have to say about it?
You probably still smell bad.
No, I got fucking Irish Spring, bitch.
Yeah, dude, Irish Spring works.
Oh, okay.
Oh, last words.
Yeah, dude, I had to.
Got him.
Wow.
Well, because if
Got him.
I become friends with him, the rivalry ends.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you gotta leave him.
You gotta be at war with Dan at all times, dude.
He's the Joker to my Batman.
This is great. This is great.
It's so funny.
He was so calm and collected when he called. Like, hello,
I
Steve.
knew he would be, dude. I knew Dan would be fucking chill as hell, dude, because he started
Like
the
he's just
hashtag.
sipping a glass of wine.
Yeah, dude. He had the fucking tequila in a
A
glass.
Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. just chilling, dude.
Like he's just
Our boy
watching it
Dan.
in the living room in the dark with the fireplace roasting.
Just waiting for Steve to call.
Yeah, sitting on the couch like a single mom, you know, waiting up on a child.
Why did it sound like the lights were out?
Why did it? Yeah, that's a good question, dude. Maybe
it sounded like he had turned all the lights out.
Maybe he did, so he could focus on destroying you, Steve.
He owned me.
Maybe he did, dude. I don't know, but that was great. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for answering, and I'm glad you gave us consent to call you. So
yeah,
you know, there we go. This next one's coming in from Milwaukee County. So that's you know, we're making a murder took place.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, Milwaukee.
I hope I didn't keep your bitch ass waiting. Fuck you, Theodore. Shall we? We shall. So now that we settled that, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck Katrina. That's fun. Tell her Jeffrey said hello there.
Did you call in and
I
pay
was
your
wondering if he ever told Katrina, hey.
What?
That was creepy, dude.
Okay,
Wait,
so
was that clips of you?
That was today's video that I posted,
okay.
And he played it on his voicemail, and then asked if I ever talked to Katrina. And you know, I've talked to several Katrinas throughout my life, but not today necessarily. I didn't, and I never had sex with any Katrinas. So I hope that. Have you ever had sex with a Katrina?
No.
Nah?
No, I can't say I have.
Yeah. What about you, Steve? You ever have sex with a Katrina?
No.
Okay, so you know, there you go. None of us talked to Katrina today, and none of us have ever had sex with a Katrina. Just like, you know, our boy Theodore was about to in my video.
You got to get the worst questions of all time, dude.
They're pretty fucking bad tonight. They're exceptionally bad, dude.
Yeah, I see he's going through the list over here.
Yeah, well, we do have another you know, super chat coming in. It says, Dan, be nice to Steve. I once dated his doppelganger. So, you know, Groovy Evolve dated somebody that looks like you, Steve.
I hope you guys are still friends.
That would be lit if they were still friends, and she thinks about him every time. Excuse me, she sees you. That was disgusting, dude. I'm sorry that I burped into the microphone. I apologize for that. It crept out of nowhere.
Next caller?
Yeah, we're
let's
definitely
go
going to the next call.
Let's do something more entertaining.
Yeah, dude, Houston, Texas, calling us right now.
If you just swallow vape smoke, do you fart clouds?
Jesus, dude.
This seems like more of a question for you.
Yeah, but also it's one that, you know, is obviously a no. So, you know, it's like, why do you even waste your own time calling in to ask a question that's, you know, that dumb?
So you've gotten that kind of question before, like
dude.
All variations of vaping.
Yeah, people call in and ask questions about that all the time, dude, and it's just, you know, it's not. Yeah. You know, ask us something worth a shit, dude. Ask us something about the future.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta go get a haircut from that. Have you seen that barber? He does the thing where it's the guy, his hair's all messed up, and he just blows the vape smoke on it, and then it like pulls back, and it's a super dope cut.
I've seen that, dude.
Yeah,
it's editing tricks.
Yeah, he's pretty nice with it.
He is nice with it. You're right. You are right about that.
It's definitely power vaping, like right there, like you know, very important to the vape community.
Yeah, dude, the last airbender, you know, straight up.
Definitely.
All right, let's play another one, dude. This one looks like it's from Boston. Oh, Pennsylvania. Sorry. Let's see what they say.
Hi. This is Candy.
Hey,
from,
Candy.
Let's just say Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And I have a fucking question for Blake.
Okay. What is it?
Where the fuck have you been at all my life, baby?
She trying to holla.
Sexy as fuck with your curly hair. I could wrap my fingers around your hair.
Okay.
You just don't even know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you
my boo.
That's
you
dope.
get a lot of love messages like that?
I get this is the second week in a row, you know.
They fall for the baby blues.
I guess so, dude. I guess thank you, you know. I'm like chubbing right now because of that fucking, you know, voicemail. Great voice.
Save that voicemail, Mike.
Yeah, make sure you save that one in the files, Matty Guest, if you don't mind.
What'd you say, chubbing?
Yeah, chubbing, dude. It's where
what does that mean, like getting hard?
Your dick's like a quarter hard.
You never heard of a chub?
Dick's like a quarter hard.
I never heard anyone say they're chubbing.
Well, you know, you have Steve. So, you know, that's. Thank you for calling in, Candy. And, you know, maybe one day you can wrap your finger around my fucking lit ass curly hair. So, you know, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe get a show in that town.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to be in New York later this year. So, you know, July 11th at the Stand in New York City. So, you know, it's going to be lit. And also going to be there all weekend for the National Vape Expo. Hell yeah. We have another super chat here. It says, I dated Blake's doppelganger as well. Name was also Blake. Jesus.
Dang, we should double date with our doppelgangers.
I don't think so, dude. We might put a rift in the Matrix, dude. So I don't know if the Matrix.
You don't want to play with fire, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to.
We don't want to.
Yeah, you can't be just playing with fire, Steve.
We don't want to be like disappointed by the same looking guy twice.
Okay, I see what you did there. Fuck you, Steve. Next call coming from Kern County. That's I don't know where that is, but it's Kern.
Is it weird that my pee tastes like Pepsi?
Jesus Christ!
I tried it. It's weird. I think so.
Fuck this podcast.
So yeah.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck, dude? Does your
Weird.
pee taste like Pepsi? No, it doesn't, dude. You fucking liar. You didn't drink your fucking pee.
And then if I fucking after I pee, it's like scrambled eggs and
Shut. Yeah, seriously, dude. You guys calling in with these questions, man. You should be ashamed. What do your parents do to make you fucking call in and ask terrible questions, dude? Fucking you should take your parents to your guidance counselor so that they get some fucking counseling on how to make you not call and leave stupid questions. Say.
How much of your audience is kids? Probably.
Fucking
high
like
school and
probably like 30%.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I have a lot of people that are actually 25 and older. So they.
But the kids like calling in.
But the kids call in
Yeah.
because they're more excited about getting their fucking call on the air.
Yeah, they're 12 years old and they just got
need
a cell
clout.
phone.
They need clout.
They
This
need
is
the
their
clout.
generation. They
yeah,
need the
dude.
clout.
They get to go to school tomorrow and say, I told Blake my pee tastes like Pepsi. and then now he's finally gonna fucking.
Yeah, I totally picture that too of the kid going to school, like being so
He's
excited,
like, "Dude, I fucking called Blake and I told him that my pee tastes like Pepsi, and now Katrina said she'd fucking blow me because he read my question on air.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan fucking told Blake that his pee tastes like Pepsi. It's like, fuck you, dude.
It didn't happen. Oh.
Yeah. So whatever, dude. Whatever. We're coming to our next question. Also coming in from Kern County.
Same number?
It's in Santa Barbara, California. Kern County. Kern sounds like the South, which is weird. It's, Kern County, California. Here we are.
Yeah, man. I was calling because I was just wondering how I could step it up and, kill the game a little bit more on my day-to-day average. You think you could help me out?
There we go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think we can help you out.
We can definitely help you
I'm
out.
going to let Jacob take this one since we've had such bad questions. He hasn't even been able to be first to take it.
Well, in order to just kill the game, I mean, you got to stay motivated. That's the main thing, and be consistent and find happiness, in the process. You can't get fixated on where you're going, like the mountaintop. You got to enjoy the process of whatever you're doing, whether you're killing the game in entertainment or in finance or whatever you're doing. You got to stay focused.
I like that.
That's good. Enjoy the process.
Enjoy the fucking process. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful way to put that. Is there anything you want to add to that, Steve?
Because
Steve has some clout now.
Oh, we found the nipple.
Yeah, the boob is under the.
Boob's there, yeah.
Found the boob.
Steve found it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Steve. What were you saying?
No, that's cool. I didn't know you guys didn't know I brought out the boob already.
I didn't. So good for you. Good on you, Steve. Good on you, mate.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of Jacob. Enjoy the process, because all you can, everyone thinks about how hard it is to do everything. You don't have to do everything.
It's true.
In one day, all you have to do is what you have to do in that day.
Ooh, that's so profound, Steve.
One day at a time.
Yeah, I was trying to be deep.
I like that. I like it, and it was deep, and it's beautiful. And you guys both fucking hit the nail on the head with that one. To kill the game, you also just have to believe that what you're doing is for a higher purpose, whether or not it really is. So if you're making stuff, just keep on doing it and understand that one day that this could be the thing. As long as it's making you happy, you could be doing that for the rest of your life. And wouldn't that be fucking beautiful? So you have to understand that by doing something that you love every single day, you could find yourself doing that for the rest of your life and believe that what you're doing is for a higher purpose and that it is what you were meant to do. So that's how you can do it. It's beautiful. Thank you for that question. Got a nice little super chat coming in from Cesar Santina, who says, "Yo, Jacob, are you down for a smoke session during the Game of Thrones premiere since Blake made a false promise to put up that eBay bid for $1,000 last week?"
What's he talking about?
So last week, he asked if he could do the premiere of Game of Thrones with me for if I just would smoke weed and watch the Game of Thrones and narrate it for him.
I was going to smoke weed.
I told him that I would definitely put it up on eBay for $1,000. I fucking forgot, because I was busy, and now he's offering you to see if you want to smoke during the premiere Game of Thrones with him.
For $1,000.
I guess he's offering $1,000. Are you down?
$1,000, yeah.
Hell yeah.
For $1,000,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So there you go.
Shoot me a DM.
Shoot him a DM, dude, at Jacob Berger.
I need my
actor.
deposit. I get
a smoke too.
You
get to go there too?
I get a smoke.
There's only room for one in the car, Steve. Sorry.
Steve.
How do you know that? We could have
it's just it's a scooter.
It's a scooter.
Yeah,
There's
scooter.
There's only one room for one in the car on the scooter. So sorry, Steve.
But yeah, I'm excited for Game of Thrones premiere. It's gonna be
I made a legendary prediction last week that pretty much. So I'll go ahead and say it again.
Just say it again. Yeah.
Jon Snow gonna die. Jon Snow gonna die.
First episode?
Maybe not in the first episode, but throughout the season, he's gonna die. We're gonna have our girl Daenerys Targaryen rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Cersei's gonna get destroyed in a horrific way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cersei's definitely gonna get it.
Definitely. I think Arya's gonna die too. Right after she kills Cersei.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Pretty Little Liars after this?
No, we can't, dude. You fucking dick, Steve. Yeah. Also, new fan theory. Okay, they're saying that Daenerys Targaryen to be with her dragon, so another dragon's gonna get bit up by the ice dragon.
Oh, another one.
So they're saying that she might become the queen of the ice people, rule them fairly, and then Jon Snow will be the king of the
happy ending.
Seven. It's a happy ending.
They get jobs and stuff like that. The Ice Warriors, like
the Ice Warriors, they start building homes for the poor.
Yeah, they just start like living, volunteering on the weekends and stuff. Like I don't get that.
So
That's
there's
weird.
a lot of possibilities coming, but
it's exciting.
But you're gonna get paid $1,000 to smoke with this guy. So.
I was. You just gotta send a deposit.
Yeah, make sure you send
real.
our boy the deposit, dude. So. Anyways, back to the voicemails. We got this next one coming in from New Mexico. That's here.
Okay, so I have a question. So, if you like someone, how do you approach them?
Okay.
That's my question. And I'm a fan of yours, and you're an amazing person. Goodbye.
Wow.
Thank you.
Really sweet.
That was so nice, dude. And I love this question because this is something that we can help him with and he can take lessons from for the rest of his life, And so Steve, I know you're really great at approaching women and being just a natural born beauty. So how would you help our young fellow here?
I don't know. Let Jacob go first.
Oh, wow.
Passing the buck off.
Passing the buck. Steve got nervous to approach this question, so maybe he's
like,
not qualified.
Because I don't want to tell him to do something that she's like. Because I would say just like flirt with her on Instagram, but then the girl doesn't.
So he's
really
saying
know you like
it's
her.
a good friend of his, is what he's saying.
Possibly, maybe, yeah.
That's what you're saying. Yeah.
I think that's
always tough, But sometimes those end up being the best relationships, the ones where you start out as friends, and then
I believe it,
and then you turn into more. You just gotta go with the flow and just don't be a creep.
Okay.
I said just tell her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I understand. There's definitely high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
So the high risk is that she gets upset that she's like, oh, what? Fucking David likes me? I thought we were just friends. And then you could lose that. But then also she could be like, oh my God, he finally told me he likes me. I've liked him since I was fucking 7. And then all of a sudden you have a beautiful relationship. And I like that idea that, what you said where it could be something beautiful because what ends up happening is you already liked each other.
Right.
So it's like, all right, now you're friends and you get to fuck, dude. So
it's a great,
that's dope.
It's a great.
You fucked your friend's sister.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much like I was fucking my friend in some capacity, and it.
Wait, did they look alike, the sister and your friend?
I guess they're I don't know.
I remember I used to have a good friend, and his sister was super hot, but looked like just with a wig on, but look hot, And
I bet
I was
you,
just like, nah. I was like, nah.
You couldn't do it.
Would you guys fuck the female version of me?
Definitely not.
Come on, dog. Yeah, you would.
Definitely
yeah,
not.
you would. Don't lie.
I wouldn't.
Don't lie, dog.
I wouldn't fuck the female
Don't
version
lie,
of
dude.
Blake's dick. Come on,
dude, you would catcall the female version of me.
Nah, Steve. No.
I feel like your female version would be thick though.
As long as she didn't have a damn goatee, I might. If she didn't have the Steve goatee,
dude,
I might. So
why would she? Yeah, she doesn't have. Of course, she doesn't have a goatee, bro.
All right, next caller.
Yeah, next question. Come in. Well, I didn't. Yeah, so just don't be a creep. Approach her. Sorry, I didn't get to fucking. We were talking about some other bullshit. Approach her as be honest and tell her your intent, and then like you said, go with the flow, see what happens. So that's just the way you got to do it, dude. There's no tippy toeing around that one. Okay, so as I was saying, next question coming in from Massachusetts. Thank you for calling in. Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know I had to have a question.
Yes.
What do you think, who do you think would win, a silverback gorilla or a lion? We were talking about this at work today, and everyone thought the silverback gorilla would win. But I was like, nah, dude. A lion would, like, tear that shit up. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't that. It was, who would win, a silverback gorilla or a bear? That's what it was. It was like, whatever's worse, the brown bear, the black bear, whichever one's bigger.
Grizzly.
It's that? Yeah. So, silverback gorilla versus brown bear, black bear. Who would win? That's the fucking question.
That guy is the best, dude.
It's gotta be a bear, just because the bear has like the sharp razor claws and stuff. A gorilla doesn't have that.
I was gonna say, no question about it. Grizzly bear destroys the gorilla.
Yeah.
The gorilla will put up a good fight, but the grizzly bear, I don't know how much gorillas weigh, but I know bears weigh like over a ton.
Well, look at the movie The Revenant. Like, look at Leo fought.
Leo is way stronger than a silverback gorilla.
If Leo can't beat up a bear.
Exactly, got destroyed. So I think that's the answer. Right, Steve?
Yeah, I'm from Alaska, so I'm gonna take the grizzly bear.
Steve has seen them. Yeah, he's seen them. He knows the power.
Yeah, I'll take grizzly
From Anchorage or like over
Juneau.
like Juneau.
Yeah.
Juneau's nice. I've been there.
Really?
Oh, what?
Fun fact. I saw snakes on a plane there.
You saw snakes on a plane in Juneau,
yeah.
Alaska?
We were on a family across in Vancouver and went up to Glacial Park, went up to Juneau, went up to Ketchikan.
It was like a little plane, or
no. We took a boat over there. We got to but then when we were in town and snakes on a plane, I just remember going to the theater and screaming like, "You get these motherfucking snakes off my motherfucking plane!" Like, like when that came out, it was just so odd. Like, the New Yorker and Juneau watching snakes on a plane.
Would you say that was the highlight? Was that the highlight of your trip? The snakes on the plane?
Nah, probably going to the glacier was probably the coolest thing. Flying a helicopter to the top of a glacier and going inside an ice river was probably
our
the
theaters
coolest.
have pretty good popcorn, though, right?
The popcorn, I can't recall. I think I might have just got some red vines,
Yeah, nice.
No, you didn't. You got Twizzlers. We all know you got Twizzlers.
That's a little recall joke.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Dude, this guy had the best joke, and he fucking didn't even know or best question. And even though he's supposed to ask a question.
See, that's what it is, dude. These kids come in and they're like, I'm gonna tell Blake Vapes that my pee tastes like Pepsi. And it's a terrible idea. Just come in and just believe in yourself and you'll ask the best question that you could have ever asked. We have a super chat coming in from our boy Salva Rucha 916 who says, for Jacob. Loved the Trump parody of shutting down the government. What's the name of the big booty Asian girl on the video?
Yes.
Great question. That would be Cakes. But with the E as a 3.
Cakes with the E as a 3.
S's. If you go look at my tag videos, because that video actually got taken down by Instagram off my page. Because you know what it was? I showed too much of Cakes' like butthole area.
Yeah, I know.
Because she was twerking. It wasn't the fact it was just you started to see the darkness a little bit, like of the butt cheek, like you didn't see anus, but you saw
that out.
You know that it was.
She didn't bleach it, so like it was like I think I was wilding a little bit, but that video did crazy good on the internet.
Really?
So yeah, so
there
check
you
her
go.
out, Cakes. Yeah, it's
big booty Asian is Cakes with.
There's a lot of big booty Asians here in Cali.
I'm one of them. I'm a big booty Asian, so you know. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
why not, dude? I can be whatever I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Here we go. We got 42 times 10 asking, what are your thoughts on mall Easter bunnies? I am one. Wow.
Creepy as fuck, bro. You're creepy as fuck.
What, dude? Fuck you, Steve. Nah. When I was a kid, I liked seeing the Easter bunny. So
dude, it's weird, bro.
Keep making kids' days, dude.
You know it's not a bunny. It's a fucking weirdo in a suit.
It's not a weirdo in a suit. It's a fucking serviceman in a suit, dude.
Imagine you're 2 years old and a guy who watches fucking Blake Weber's podcast is in a suit.
Yeah, I'd be like, I would know that he's fucking very nice, and he's lit as hell, and he's chill as fuck. So I would be chill with it.
I was scared of it.
What about you? What do you think about malls? Easter bunnies.
Oh, they're pretty creepy. Just like, especially when you see someone with a picture of it, and it's like with their little kid sitting on the lap.
Haters,
and it's
dude.
like that's just a.
Fucking haters, dude. The Easter bunny brought me a lot of chocolate in my day, and so I have an allegiance to that gentleman or gentlewoman. I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but thank you, Easter
I grew
bunny.
up Jewish though, so I didn't really get to experience sitting on Santa's lap or sitting on the Easter bunnies. Like Jews don't have a Hanukkah Harry, but I don't even really think that's a thing.
You want to go sit on Santa's lap with me, dude? This year?
Pretty fucking fire, honestly.
So
I'm owed a lot of wishes.
I might have an open invitation to that. You could join me.
That'd be amazing.
That's me on the baby right there.
Let me see.
I'm the one on the right.
Wow.
And I'm creeped out, dude. It's a fucking weird ass.
No, you're not.
Well, I like those
It's a
pictures where it
weird-ass bunny.
shows kids crying with the Easter bunny. You see those where it's like the worst pictures? Like that one's great.
Steve, you're a fat fucking baby, dude.
So?
Well, I'm just saying you were a fat fucking baby.
Go on. What do you have to say about
Well, I was going to say it probably is the reason you grew up so healthy and were able to play football in college. Bless you.
That's why I look very youthful, because I had a lot of baby fat
That's
and I
true.
carried it with
You're
me.
right. You're right. That's why not, dude. I wish I had as much baby fat, dude.
A lot of people that didn't have baby fat are aging exponentially.
Maybe I wouldn't look as tired as I always look. You know? Anyways, let's transition into the next question. This one's coming from Miami, dude. MIA. Wow. I know where that is.
MIA.
It's in Florida.
Hey, yeah, I see you guys have like all this clout. So, how do I clout up like you guys? Like, how do I get all the clout that you guys have? Like, in the least amount of time expected possible.
Okay.
I want to know how to clout up overnight. Yeah.
All right. Well, first off, you gotta get people that with clout into your content, into your videos. You gotta
Or just into your life in general.
Into your life, you gotta have something of clout value to bring to the table. Like
That's
a lot of
fair.
people don't understand that. Like you need to bring something of value to the
you.
clout equation.
Thank you.
Otherwise, you're not gonna go anywhere. So once you figure that out, there's no easy answer for overnight success with clout. You know?
That's true. Yeah, there's no such thing because you're right. You do have to bring something to the equation that would gain you clout points. So,
Right.
you know, or should I say clout tokens?
Right.
You
Clout
know,
tokens,
You need to
yeah.
gain clout tokens by bringing something valuable, whether it be into some content or into the life of someone who has clout, and then you'll gain clout. Like
What are clout tokens?
Clout tokens are, you know, basically
Just the value you bring.
The
and
value
thing.
you bring. Your clout. That's
Like
the clout
like
that
for
you
me,
get.
like for example, for me, like me having the police uniform, like having the
Yeah.
cop thing, like no one else has that. So
Yeah.
that's allowed me to work with people way above my clout stature because
Yeah.
like they need someone who's a cop. So like you know
They need a police officer, and so they hire fucking Jacob Berger, actor.
Exactly.
My boy. Yeah, it's the same thing. My voice, totally different than anyone else's voice.
Yeah,
out
no
there.
one's doing what you're doing.
Yes,
Like, you know?
and so I have hella clout because also, you know, fucking Drake follows me.
Drake
and
follows
fucking-
you?
Yeah, Drake.
Wow.
You know, obviously.
I would lose it if Drake followed me.
Oh,
I
dude,
feel
Mike,
like.
I've DM'd him one time and he responded, so we're pretty much boys.
Does he comment on your stuff ever? or
He used to. He doesn't. I
to?
haven't seen him participating in Instagram very
Gotcha.
often recently. So, you know,
He's brought this up on every podcast.
John
we've done,
Mayer.
so-
John Mayer follows me. John Mayer, you know, he's a fucking legend. We DM sometimes about good memes. And so it's just nice to have, you know, people that I respecting because they see value in what I do. So just bring value to the table. Be fucking cool. Don't be a fucking weirdo, you know?
Yeah. You should kick it with John Mayer.
I might, dude. You know, he's on tour right now with the fucking Grateful Dead. So when he's done, I'll probably hit him up. So, you know, he's one of the greatest guitar players of our era.
He followed you when you were Blake Vapes, right?
Yeah, he followed me way back 3-4 years ago, dude. Yeah, we're been friends ever since. So shout out to my boy John Mayer. Buy his new songs, please. Tell him I sent you. Next,
John Mayer, go ahead and give me a follow at Steve from high school.
I doubt he's listening to the podcast right now, dude. He's in Singapore, dude. So, anyways, this next question is coming in from Chicago, dude. Chirac. Let's get.
Hi, Blake.
from
My name
Wichita.
is Holly from Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, it's
and my
Wichita.
question for
Same
you
thing.
Thank you,
is,
Maddie.
Do you ever want to get married? And if you do want to get married, what kind of woman are you looking for?
Okay.
And do you ever want to have kids? And how many kids do you want?
Jesus, she's planning my entire life.
So yeah, that's my question.
She sees a future with you.
If
She
it's too
definitely sees a
personal,
future.
you don't have to answer it.
No,
but,
he does.
You know,
No, he does. Yeah.
that's my question.
Wow.
So yeah.
Sounds like you got a potential suitor in Wichita.
Wow, Wichita, Kansas, dude, that's crazy. I never knew anyone from Wichita. So, yeah, I mean, truth be told, fam, you know, I'm not planning either to get married or have kids necessarily because I just have to live every day, you know, free, you know? And so once I decide, then I'll make that decision at that time. But for
Right.
now, I can't think about that. I have to think about what I'm doing in terms of killing the game and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like what kind of clout does having a baby bring? Like kids, that doesn't really bring a lot of clout.
Well,
like, you know.
it's not necessarily about the clout when you're having a kid, but
Yeah.
it is about the fucking responsibilities that you have to fucking do and
Yeah,
deal
it digs
with.
into your clout.
It digs into what you're trying to accomplish, and maybe that will take away from your clout.
Oh, it definitely
But
will.
also, you know, I don't really associate many babies with clout per se.
I'm gonna teach my baby how to break dance.
Okay.
So he can get his followers up.
It'll help him get laid in high school, dude. All the dudes that were good at dancing in high school got laid first. It's
Yeah,
fucking
dude, that would
bullshit,
work.
dude. I didn't get laid, but whatever. So, anyways, I guess we'll jump into this next question from San Bernardino. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it's me, Tony from the IE. Like, you know, it is. I have a question for y'all. Like,
okay.
You know, you guys think color, like, actually exists and shit? Like, like, we can only see color when there's light and shit. So, like, is the true color of everything just, like, nothing?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Wow.
I don't even know.
They got some
But
good
yeah,
sound
I wanna get
stressed
your
about
guys'
knowing.
What you guys think about this shit?
Wow.
Like, it trips me out every day.
They got some good drugs in San Bernardino.
You're doing some acid or something. I don't know.
Dude, acid's lit. So, that's fascinating.
Blake's actually colorblind, so I guess I'll have to take this one unless you want to go, Jacob.
Oh no, I think the colors exist. I mean, look at like the spectrum of light. Isn't it like a rainbow? That's why rainbows come up and stuff.
That's
you
true.
know?
That is exactly true. But here's the thing. I think you could apply what he's asking in this question to the classic, if a tree falls in the woods, do
Yeah,
you hear it?
right, if
Because
no
a
one's around.
sound has to be heard.
Right.
And arguably, one would say a color has to be seen. So, you know, I don't know if colors exist, dude, but I know that my eyes tell me that they do. But if I turn around and I'm not looking at the forest, is it green? I don't know. Did the tree fall? I don't know. Did I hear it? Well, if I was standing there, I did. So, I don't know, dude. That's a good question. I haven't even thought of that about colors. What about you, Steve?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take over because I know the difference between orange and red.
Oh, fuck you, Steve.
So,
Wow, you're making fun of my handicap, dude. Fucking making fun of my color blindness. Not very funny.
It's okay. Maybe you got like better smelling or something.
You're punching down, Steve.
That's why you can do those dumb golf tricks because you can't fucking see colors. So you.
Fuck
it
you.
had to-
Is that why?
Yeah, his talents had to go in a different
You
direction.
guys are fucking dicks, dude.
Yeah, I was just asking.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that
well,
white is a culmination of all the colors? Did
Yes.
you know that?
Yes,
I don't-
know that.
That's
didn't-
weird.
I
So that
didn't
could
know
be like
that.
a bunch of different shades coming. I don't know. I don't know.
So you just said a fact and then you don't know.
I was just hoping you guys would have something intelligent to say about it.
I said hella intelligent things. I made it a philosophical debate. Fucking Jacob said that they exist because of that shit. So yes.
Well, okay, then you could say nothing exists until you fucking until it gets transcribed inside your brain.
Could be, Steve. Could be. We might not exist, Steve. We might be the fucking figment of our own imaginations.
All the dumb shit that you say doesn't happen to me until I fucking hear it and get capture it and gather it.
Okay. Yeah. No. So there you go, Steve. You can apply that if you want. You won't
Just
be
throwing out ideas.
You
bro.
won't be happy. You won't be happy if that's how you apply your life. You fucking glass half empty asshole, dude.
What are you talking about? I never said shit. I didn't even give an answer.
I know, but you just you gave a metaphor and then
so
you.
what? I got metaphors.
Whatever, dude. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe I just haven't seen many.
I was an English major.
Okay. Cool, dude. Wow. Football player, English major, dude. Cool.
Yeah, it was deep.
Next voicemail.
Let's go. This one's coming from Houston again, Texas, on the map.
Yo, man. You're funny, bro. I mean, I don't really have a good question, I guess, so it probably won't get answered, but, I just want to know, like, how do you, like, do you have any depression, and if so, how do you get over it? And, yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I'm sorry, guy. I don't mean to be like a dead thing or something like that, but yeah, just answer that for me. It will be cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's a better question than most.
That's probably
Very
top
deep.
question of tonight,
Yeah.
dude. I would say that's the best question of tonight because this is someone that we can help, you know?
Absolutely.
Right here, right now. And I'll go ahead and say for me, you know, I definitely have depression all the time. You know, I think about dark things because it's, you know, life is not easy. And so it's easy to fall into that trap. And the way that I climb myself out of depressive states is basically I do things that make me happy and almost act as a distraction. So this year in particular, I'm playing a lot more golf, and I'm finding that, you know, I'm spending more time focusing on things that make me happy, because when you do things that make you happy, it's hard to be depressed. And, you know, it's as simple as even sometimes just going outside and going for a walk, you know. I just got a puppy dog, and, you know, if ever I'm feeling depressed and sad, I just have to go pet him and literally, you know, just stay in the moment, and it'll melt the depression away, dude. Say it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, mental health is a very serious topic, and kind of piggybacking off of what you said, Blake, was just how when you're doing what you love to do, like right now, especially like the spot where we're at in our careers, like everything's really fun. Like I'm so laser focused on my career and everything. I don't let anything get me down. Like I kind of always keep a relaxed attitude. But, you know, there was those times where it was dark, where things were tough, you know, in my career, and I questioned myself, like, am I doing the right thing? Should I just go back to being a social? Cause I actually used to be a counselor. I used to treat people with mental illness, depression,
That's that.
anxiety. So that actually that training actually kind of helps me always check in with myself and make sure that I'm in a good place mentally.
Yep.
And, you know, it's very important as creatives for us to be in a good place mentally, because that's when good stuff kind of flows out of. For me personally, especially comedy, you know, maybe as a painter or something like that, stuff comes out of pain better. But, you know, for comedy, you gotta be in a happy place. So.
I feel that especially when we're doing this sort of style where it's silly and more fun and not so, you know, it's not necessarily fucking deep.
But at the same time, I'm sure you get DMs from people, from fans that are like, oh, you know, I'm going through depression, I've been suicidal, your videos help me get through some dark times. And to me, that like makes everything that we do kind of like worth it. Like,
Absolutely, dude. If you can make one person smile or change the mood of somebody during a bad day, that's it, dude. That's what makes doing what we do so beautiful. So, Steve, what about you? How do you handle your depression, if you have any?
I don't know. I feel like if you can if you can make if you can find your purpose and then figure out why you do it, and if your why can be not just about why are you yawning, bro?
Sorry, I was just tired. Not listening, Steve.
I was getting really sentimental.
I know. That was a total prick move on my part. I know. I was listening.
You held the mic.
I smoke a lot of weed. So
you were like,
I didn't audibly yawn. We can run the playback on that. Steve, to continue the story, Steve. What are you saying?
Anyways, if you can not just make it about yourself, but find a larger meaning to it. Like if you can find a reason why you do it for other people, I think it's easier than if you're just doing something for yourself.
That's fair.
Yeah. And just always remember that depression is just a temporary feeling. Like, you know, that it's something, feelings are, you know, and suicide is never the answer. That's a permanent solution to temporary feelings.
Agreed.
So, you know, if you ever feel in a place where you're feeling that way, definitely contact professionals.
Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to people that matter, because, you know, they're there for you, dude. Even if you don't think they are, they're there for you. So hell yeah, dude. That's how you do it.
Yeah, don't isolate.
Don't isolate, and believe in yourself, because you are a gift as well. So never forget that. Anyways, this next call coming in from Los Angeles. That's actually where we're at right now, Los Angeles. Hell yeah.
Yo, you got any stories of some pretty lit ass parties? You know, I mean, any three, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Some lit ass parties.
I got some good lit ass party stories.
You're just talking about the ET story.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds epic.
Maybe I'll tell the ET story. Shit, but not
go to the single cam, Maddie.
Okay.
Blake's gonna take it away.
Okay, I'll tell the ET story. So last year, my fam at Rip and Dip was doing their river float in Austin, Texas. And straight up, we were with Lil Mayo, the guy who owns Lil Mayo, and he didn't bring his Lil Mayo doll out. And so to spite him, my boy Ryan O'Connor, shout out Ryan.Ocon, JPEG on Instagram. Ryan O'Con decided that he was going to fucking spite Lil Mayo. And so he bought this ET at a gift shop for $600. And we went around Austin, Texas all night with this ET, and we took a fucking series of photos with ET doing the craziest shit with girls on the street that were putting titties in his face, and then fucking the cops posing with him. There was a fight at one point, and the cops pepper sprayed the dude, and we put ET right in front of the dude while he was getting handcuffed, like he was guilty of doing it.
And they can see all this on your story.
Yeah,
right?
it's a story highlight
on
my fucking on my page. And, you know, it was just a really good night. And the next day when we flew out of Austin, Texas, we actually had to fucking take ET through airport security. And that was hilarious. I also learned that ET is maybe the most recognizable figure in history because people that were age 2 were like, ET! And like 80-year-old people were like, ET! So, you know, that was a pretty lit fucking night. I got, you know, I had a couple drinks. It was fun. Rode a bull, you know?
That's pretty dope.
What about you? You got any lit-ass party stories, Jacob?
Lit-ass party stories? You mean since I got to LA pretty
Maybe,
much? Like,
yeah. Let's go with it.
Yeah, I've been to a few like events, like parties in the hills kind of thing.
Yeah.
No crazy like eyes wide shut kind of thing, like crazy sex
Not
parties.
yet.
Not yet. I'm hoping to get to a level where I'm getting to those cocaine and high class hooker parties, like, you know, that I always hear about. Like, I really want to have one of those true Hollywood stories where I fucking crush it.
Yeah.
And then I have a real sloppy like downfall for like a year, but then I come back strong, like Mickey Rooney or something like
Yeah,
that, you know,
dude.
or you know, so there's someone like a real comeback story, like, you know. So I want to have that real Hollywood moment.
I
So
feel you.
I'm aspiring
But to have a
for it.
comeback story, you kind of have to be low to like. You know
That's what
I
he's
mean?
saying. He wants to
No,
go
I'm saying I
high.
need to get higher first. Like
Go
I need to get that like Emmy
okay.
nomination
And
or
then
something
come
like
back.
that.
Like Gary
Yeah.
Busey.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Or
dope.
Mike Tyson or something
Yep.
like that. You know.
What about
Mike
you?
Tyson's
What
a
about you,
legend.
Steve? You got a fucking party story?
Dude, one time I fucking knocked out Mike Tyson's lion.
I think that was a movie.
Yeah, dude, that's not real. That's not you, Steve.
That was a hangover.
Stop stealing people's bits, dude.
Dude, that one time we were at a party and there were a bunch of hot chicks and I like double flipped the water bottle. I fucking landed in the cup.
I remember that.
Oh, and
That
you
was
fucked them
fucking
right
dope.
away after that?
Huh?
The girls fucked you right after that when they saw you do that?
No, it was just like we were about to leave and I did it right before.
Oh.
And then you walked
and
out.
then we were like, peace, but no one had sex with me.
Trapped in a rave.
Oh yeah, we got trapped in a rave one time till like 9 a.m. We
What do you
couldn't
mean
get
trapped?
out.
They locked the doors?
They locked all the gates and we couldn't get out.
And you wanted to go at like what time?
It was like no, at this time it was like 7 a.m. and we were stuck with one of the Lucas brothers and we couldn't fucking exit the goddamn arena.
That's happened twice.
It's happened twice, dude. We got locked in a rave.
That's
with the
legendary,
Lucas
bro.
brother, with one of the Lucas brothers.
With one of the Lucas brothers.
That's
It was Kenny.
We
his
literally
brother,
rave
left him.
harder than like the ravers.
You literally did. It was this past party actually. This past rave, I had a canker sore and I saw someone doing cocaine in the corner, and I asked them if I could put the cocaine on my canker sore,
And did it help?
and it absolutely helped it. I used it for a medical purpose. You know, I'm probably the only one in LA to have ever used cocaine for a medical purpose.
Well, it was used for the medical purpose. For,
It used to
for
be,
many
but
years.
not since the 80s, dude.
Now Blake's starting a new business called Cocanker Sore.
Cocanker sore. So, you know, that shit works, dude. If you ever have a canker sore, it will numb it completely. So, you know, there you go. Cocanker sore, you know, in case you're wondering. Anyways, next question comes in from Oakland, California, NorCal.
What do you think about Fortnite, bro? Like Fortnite, like it's just like. Do you think it's like taking over the like children out here, bro? Like these kids are like going crazy over Fortnite. That's not. You should be outside, bro. Like not inside. Like
Yeah.
Fortnite.
I'm glad he noticed
Yeah.
that.
So I think what his question was basically, does he feel like Fortnite is damaging children?
That's
like the
let's
future.
let's take it
the
let's take
youth?
it there. I
Yeah.
like that interpretation.
Yeah, no, I think it definitely is. I feel like kids nowadays don't go outside and play with their friends. They all sort of stay at home and be on their Xbox or their PlayStation, just be playing with all their friends like they're all at their own homes.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just stifling a lot of things. Like, you know, it's not like when we were kids. Like, I remember going out all day long playing stickball, manhunt,
Stickball, dude.
football, basketball. Like, you know, when the sun came down, you went home, had dinner.
Play two-hand touch.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. I
now
remember
it's not
that
like
too.
Yeah, it's not like that anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, Fortnite is definitely. I will say this. I did notice that anyone over the age of 25 fucking sucks at Fortnite, but everyone under the age of 25 is really fucking good at Fortnite. So I think there's something there with the whole building and the way that they're changing, the way that they changed the game. I think
Right.
that it's fucking. I think it's not built for people with our brains. And
Well,
it's,
I also think, like, if you're becoming obsessed with video games and stuff like that as a kid, like, if you start to curve that into a career path, then that's fine by me. Like, because that's going to be the future, is knowing technology. Like, you know,
Truth.
like just manual labor job that's being replaced by robots. Like, robots
Coding
are
and
coming
stuff.
in.
Robots.
Delivery. I'm hearing about, what was it? like truck drivers, like 18
Moving
wheelers,
trucks,
like they're all going to be replaced by automated, like, you know. So
sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it sounds very dangerous.
What about you, Steve?
What, the robots?
No. About this question.
What was the question?
You don't remember?
What were you guys talking about just now?
What were we talking about? What were we just talking about?
I'm stoned. I don't know.
I forgot the question too.
Oh yeah, Fortnite ruining children, the future kids.
We forgot the question.
Yeah.
Do you think it's ruining children, Steve?
No, I agree with Jacob.
Okay.
The kids are gonna get I think there's a healthy way of getting good at technology. I don't know, but yeah, like also I don't know. Go outside. If they're not going outside, then yes. If it's just phone and Fortnite, then fuck that shit.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think I played Fortnite maybe once. I just didn't. I don't have time to play video games. Honestly.
Me neither.
I'm too busy shooting and making bread and
fucking doing content and being fucking lit as hell.
I got mad at my mom for getting me a PlayStation when I got fat in middle school because I was like, I'm just gonna get fatter. And it was
the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
PS1, fam, the OG.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. We got a couple super chats here. We have one that Groovy Evolve lets us know that black is a combination of all the colors, Steve, not white.
No, white is too.
So,
white is the sun.
I don't know. She might know more than you, Steve.
No, dude, I was a security guard at a school, and the fucking science teacher did a fucking project where he took the kids out and had them look at the sun with these glasses, and apparently it shows a rainbow because all the fucking colors are in this color white in the sun.
Yep.
So.
All right. Well,
Google
whatever,
that,
dude.
Groovy.
I don't know. It's a fucking crazy, dude. We have another one here from Cameron Bear who says, Steve, slap Cam Blake. So
we'll get him on the next one.
We'll get him on the next one. We'll get them on the next one.
I can't do it now because you can see it coming.
That's true.
I'm going to pretend like I'm going to get some water.
I'm angled right at him, though, so I'll pretty much know. I say we jump into two more voicemails and then shut this shit down, fam. Let's go in. This one comes in from San Jose, NorCal, coming in hot.
Hey guys. The other day I flooded my engine out in a real bad rainstorm, and it's probably gonna cost a fucking arm and a leg to fix it.
God damn it.
I was just wondering, what do you think the best way to save money is?
Wow.
No.
He's worse, dude. He got worse.
No, I actually think he got better. He actually hit the right note this time.
I don't think so.
Wait, that was the caller? Or?
We're going to have to call JC.
He's called in before.
And then he does
and he plays the Mad World piano loop. And before, he was hitting the wrong note. This time, he actually hit the right note.
All around me are
familiar faces,
worn out places, worn out places.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you guys do have depression.
No, dude. I just like Gary Jules, dude. He's lit as hell. So, anyways, that's interesting. I'm sad to hear about your car. A couple weeks ago, he was calling about depression as well. So, the best way to save money. That's a good question, dude. I would say, realistically, open a savings account. Okay, this is what you do. You open a savings account and you automatically deduct $100 from your paycheck or whatever you can afford and have it automatically put into your savings account every single month, and you just forget that it does that, dude. And basically what you're doing is you're building yourself a nice little emergency fund, and if you do it for long enough, dude, all of a sudden that account will be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars one day, and you'll be able to fucking buy your mom a house.
And I would just say, because I'm sort of like the king of like side hustles when I was as an actor, like, because I never wanted to have like a traditional job. So one thing I would definitely recommend is looking into like testing, usability testing online. There's actually class action lawsuits you can sign on to. A lot of times you don't even need to show the proof of the purchase. You just sign up, like, so you get a few $100s up to several $1,000s a year off that.
There you go.
Focus groups. There's a million ways to make money. Craigslist. You go to the Craigslist section, the free section. Go pick up some stuff, furnish it up, and sell it on Amazon.
Gary V.
Gary
V's, that's his model, dude. Go sell free stuff from Craigslist, and you could earn some extra income, fam.
Yeah.
Steve, what do you do to save money?
I'm not really good at saving money.
Okay. That's fair.
That's why I only had one Capri Sun, I guess.
That's probably why.
We
Makes
got a
sense.
call from Buffalo.
We do have a call from Buffalo, but we also have a
What's going
super
Buffalo?
chat from
Okay.
Dan Conley who says,
Oh, hey, read it.
What podcast do you guys listen to?
Just this one.
The Killing It podcast.
Right?
Yeah.
I do actually listen to this one and give myself notes each episode. So, I listen to this one.
I also listen to I Am Rappaport, since friends with Mike Raps.
Mike
and stuff,
Raps.
so.
Very, very funny man.
I like to listen to this one and give Blake notes.
Oh, fuck you, Steve. I've never gotten notes from Steve.
Yeah, you have.
Whatever, dude.
I airdropped him.
Nah. That's bullshit. I also listen to Joe Rogan and NPR. So,
yeah.
Theo Vaughn.
You made it weird. I listen to that shit. That's good.
Pete Holmes. Yeah, absolutely. Good ones. Sometimes I even listen to fucking New York Times Daily, just to get a brief update on what's important. So, Serial too. Serial's lit. Okay. Anyways, next.
What if all the questions were just like, what podcast do you listen to?
I can keep going, dude.
We're tired of this one.
Yeah,
let's
dude.
find some new content.
Here we
So
go.
funny.
Buffalo, New York. Last call of the cast.
Make it dope.
Make it dope. I hope this doesn't
went to
suck,
school in
dude.
Buffalo.
Okay.
Nice.
So, how do you communicate with someone who is like one-minded, closed-minded, and they think they're always right? How do you communicate with that? Also, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me just do this.
He's listening to our podcast. I can hear the podcast in the background.
So how do you communicate with someone who sounds narrow-minded, closed-minded?
A little closed-minded. Damn.
It's
you
go ahead, Steve.
No, you go.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say you gotta kind of just because there's certain people that are like that. A lot of times they might be borderline where they're just like they think everything's right or like you're either with them or against them. Everything's black or white. It's not a gray area. So you just gotta stroke their ego a little bit, maybe to like bring them around to see or illustrate it in a way that will explain it to them. Because at the end of the day, you can only control yourself and how
That's
you
true.
react. You can't control how someone else reacts.
That's true.
So you just gotta focus on not letting it get under your skin.
Yeah, Steve.
Exactly. I like that. You can't. I was gonna say the same thing. Like everyone's made to be different. Like you can't change them. So just know that some people are like that, and you don't try to beat them. I don't know.
Don't try to beat them.
Yeah, don't try to beat like if you know you're right, and they're stubborn or whatever.
Don't try to change their mind.
Yeah, don't try to beat them. Just speak your piece and let them go believing whatever they want.
It's hard, because it's hard to argue with someone like that because you're not going to change their mind and they might piss you off. So the best thing to do is to disengage. That's what I would say, because if they're so cut and dry and you're trying to tell them about some shit that they're, no matter what you say, they're not going to agree with, they're not going to believe in, you just got to, cut your losses and stay and avoid it. Now, I can say that, like, for instance, when I was a teenager, my grandpa used to always tell me, don't smoke weed. Smoking weed is bad. No matter what I tried to tell him about medical research or anything like that, fucking not going to listen to it. And so guess what I did? I just didn't fucking tell him. I didn't try to change his mind. I just smoked hella weed and pretended that I agreed with him that weed was bad. And guess what, dude? I'm here fucking killing the game, and my grandpa is fucking, just being mean in Michigan. Well, my other grandpa died. Not my other grandpa died. But this one's still alive in Michigan, just being, old as hell. So, we talk on the phone and on Christmas and stuff.
He's like, you're still not smoking weed, right?
Yeah, no. And I'm like, yeah, no, grandpa, I'm a good
Drugs
boy.
are bad. I heard they took weed off of the Dare thing.
They did.
They did? That's wild.
Can I tell you a funny story? I was going to a grocery store and I had a weed nug on a t-shirt, and the Dare guy tried to approach me and I was just like, dude, I got weed on my shirt, chill. And he just looks at me and goes, no, weed's cool now, dude. Like, we're cool with weed.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I got a fucking nug on my shirt.
That's
Step
hilarious.
the fuck back, dude.
He just wanted to chit chat, or he knew?
I don't. He was trying to get me to sign up for some dumb list.
They're
dude,
about
that I didn't
bullying
wanna
now.
fucking
They're
literally.
bullying. Anti-bullying.
Oh, it's not just drugs anymore. Dare
Mhm.
is for bullying.
Yeah, whatever they can make money off of.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, dude.
There's more money in bullying, stopping the bullying.
Yeah,
but I
for
feel like
sure.
bullying is like you need that in society, because I feel like we're growing up in a society of soft people. Because
Agreed.
the world is not, kid gloves on. Like the real world, no one gives a shit about. We got all parents nowadays telling every kid that they're special, and
Yeah.
it's
No,
messing up society. I
It's
think.
definitely weakening human beings as a whole. However, I will say bullying is different now because
online.
Think about this. What if you're like in class and you fucking pick your nose and fucking
snap.
Jerry's over there Snapchatting you, and all of a sudden goes viral in your school's fucking Snapchat thread, and now you're just the dude who picks his nose and everyone knows it. So like we can't even comprehend those problems now because that shit would mentally fucking
it's
destroy
still the same, though.
you.
I mean, I was bullied as a kid, and I definitely was messed up.
Same.
But at the same time, it made me a stronger person, I think.
And it made you understand people. I definitely agree with that. But it's definitely a different era, which could be even more traumatizing than ever before.
I hear that, but at the time, I definitely didn't feel like, oh, this is a good experience. Like, it's only as an adult now that
this is lit.
Yeah, like,
I like that punching my teeth.
Yeah, it gives me character, like, you know.
Yeah, dude. What about you, Steve?
What about me?
You fucking you've been bullied? Yeah, it is fucking hot, dude. All this, it's the tech, dude. Yeah. It's perfect. Perfect timing to end there. I think so. Final thoughts.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. You know, I hope I can be on again sometime. And and check me out, Jacob Berger Actor on Instagram, jacobbergeractor.com. YouTube, check out our pre-roll company, Supreme Green. Coming all throughout California. And I'm looking forward to hopefully shooting some heat with Blake here. Get some clout going, you know.
That's where it's at. Steve, final thoughts.
I guess I could see anti-bullying, like if it had a social media like aspect to it.
Yeah.
You know what'd be funny is like if we did a video that was like encouraging bullying, like it was like a pro bullying organization.
That would do good.
Like,
that would do good.
Make sure your son doesn't grow up to be a pussy, something like that.
Yeah, dude, that would be good.
Anti-bullying organizations are kind of genius if you think about it, though, because if they call a school and say, "Hey, will you pay money for us to talk to your kids about bullying?" Like they have to say yes.
They do have to say
yes.
yes.
Do have to say yes.
Can't turn them down.
You're right, dude. I think that's a true statement. And
so I guess that's my final thought.
Final thought is that Steve's going to be an anti-bully face. So my final thought is, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm just going to go ahead and plug tour dates, fam. We got June 3rd in Grand Rapids, Michigan, June 4th in Lansing, Michigan, June 13th at Oxnard Levity Live right here in California, and then July 11th at the Stand in New York, and then July 13th and 14th at the National Vape Expo, dude. New dates to be announced. Keep killing the game, fam. Much love. About to go play with my fucking dog.
You just remember that off the top of your head, all those dates?
Yeah.
That's great. He wasn't looking at anything, ladies and gentlemen. He was right off the head.
I go, fam. Thank you. The link's going to be in the description below. Apple, iTunes, fucking Spotify, all that shit. Subscribe, dude. Keep killing the game out there, fam. Much love.